step into the office.
All right, so DoorDash is offering some gas rewards. We went live yesterday for about 30 minutes. We talked about it. I thought about it tonight. I asked the community, check the community post and put your comments in, your thoughts, what you think. And so DoorDash starts doing gas rewards. I'm not surprised that this happened. Uber and Grubhub did something. DoorDash had to reply and respond. In today's video, I'm going to break it down. We talked about it yesterday a little bit because it came through at breaking news. Everybody's talking about it. Gas, DoorDash. I'm going to share some comments from the community. I'm going to share perspectives from across the nation and from the comment section. The good, the bad, if you look at the glass half empty, if you look at it half full. There are three different types of people, I think, in my opinion, three different varying opinions about what DoorDash did yesterday and what they're going to do until April or whatever. Let's get into that today. First, welcome back if you're new to my OGs. Appreciate y'all. Pedro de Santiago. I use the gig apps as a way to make another form of income, as a stepping stone to something better. I do it on my time. I like the freedom. I like the flexibility, blah, blah, blah. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. So let's just read what DoorDash sent out to Dashers yesterday. Introducing gas rewards. Pedro, with gas costs on a rise, we know Dashers are feeling the impact of fueling their tank more than ever. Duh. That's why we're introducing our new gas rewards program to help you earn more and offset the rising cost of gas. I'll stop right there. This is offsetting. That is a true statement. I'm going to dig deeper on what I think DoorDash being a little weird with the wording, but it is offsetting. And if you don't think it's offsetting, I can't help you. Your glass half empty. But it is technically offsetting, so I agree with that. 1, weekly gas bonus. We're introducing a new gas bonus that will unlock extra earnings totaling an estimated $127 to $169 per gallon. Asterisk next to the gallon. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anytime there's an asterisk, you need to find out where that asterisk is and read it. Depending on how much you dash, clearly. This program will begin immediately and count miles you log starting March 14th. And then run weekly through the end of April. Okay, so a little bit. Earn an extra $5, earn an extra $10, or earn an extra $15 to give you examples. So basically, to earn $5, you need to drive 100 miles, right? Or more. At least 100 miles. That is basically when you see an offer for 5 miles on DoorDash. Okay? Because they're not including the miles that you're doing when you're not on an active delivery. So if you see 5 miles from DoorDash, the mileage to get there and then the miles to drive back, that's 5 miles. Totaling active when you're actually on your way to a store or you're dropping off an order, that's the miles that they're considering. You get $5. And in that particular scenario, that's an average of an extra $127 per gallon. That's where it gets tricky. So I think some people are seeing $127 per gallon. Oh, I'm going to save $127 per gallon on all my gallons. That's not the case. Okay, they're doing some math there on an average of, if your car gets 25 miles a gallon, which is like the average for most vehicles in America. That's where they got that number from. Mine gets 21.5. Some of you guys are getting 15, 11. Some might be getting 30, 40, depending on the vehicle. That's all on to you, right? And then to get extra $10, this is for 1 week, drive 175 miles. Extra 15, drive 225. Now, in the comment section, we'll get into some of those comments. I'm going to read a few on both sides because there's some people have some opinions, man, and they are emotional about it. And I appreciate you guys commenting. I really, really, really do. So let's look at a $15 one, $2.25, an extra $169 per gallon. I think yesterday we had a crash yesterday. I don't think it was coincidental. I think people got this email. They said, oh my God, DoorDash is going to pay me an extra $169 per gallon that I use. That's, the numbers are a little tricky in how they're wording it, but in their example, it rings true. And I think that a lot of people turned that app on, and I think it crashed the app for the 10 to 15 minutes that it was down. What do y'all think? Put in the comments below. That's just the next part, which a lot of people are more positive than negative about, but 10% cash back on gas. And beginning March 17th, you can earn 10% cash back on gas purchases, up from the typical 2% with Dasher Direct. So if you're a person that has Dasher Direct already, this is a win for you. You're getting an extra 8% than you were already getting. Because it was 10, 2, now it's 10. If you use Dasher Direct card, I'm not going to plug that, but you could, if you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, look it up. Maybe it works for you. Okay, it's like a prepaid card, Visa, I think. But if you don't use it, you're looking at it like, oh man, that's a way for the company just to be schemy, and I'm not going to get into that. Frequently asked questions. How much will I earn with gas rewards? We estimate you will earn an extra $127. Okay, we talked about that already per trip. who is eligible for the gas rewards program. All Dashers who deliver by motor vehicle. So if you're on a scooter or a bike, you are exempt. Weekly gas bonus. All U.S. Dashers with the Dash Direct card can get 10% cash back. How can I know if I earned the weekly gas bonus? You can expect to see the weekly gas bonus reflected in the earnings tab of your Dasher app starting with your first payout on March 21st, next week. This payout will include mileage from March 14th to March 20th. Payouts will continue on Mondays through May 2nd. So if you're already using an app to track your active miles, you could use that and then also correspond to match from what Doordash is saying. So how do you calculate mileage for the weekly gas bonus? Mileage is calculated by adding up the estimated mileage shown in the Dasher app. That's your initial offer screen. When offers are presented to you and earned from Monday to Sunday, Dashers must complete an order for that mileage to count. So you got to complete the order. So if you drive to a place and you unassign it or the store's closed, you're not going to get those miles. Okay. Asterisk at the bottom. I'm going to zoom in. Asterisk, per gallon savings are calculated based on a Dasher completing orders totaling exactly 100, 175, and 225 miles in a week, respectfully based on what's shown in your Dasher app when orders are presented, and assuming the average 2020 U.S. vehicle, blah, 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 25 per gallon, blah, blah. Actual per gallon savings may vary based on miles driven, individual car fuel efficiency, and driving habits. Duh. All the cars are different. Pedal to the metal is different. How effectively your car is as far as like is it running operationally sound? Anyways, I'm rambling. That's what they came out with yesterday. I'm going to talk about some comments right now. But before I get into that, I will continue to challenge this community. A lot of you guys look to me. I have Doordash in my middle name. So when Doordash does something good, bad, or indifferent, you look to me for an opinion. And I will always keep it 100 with you. I will never tell you what you want to hear. I will never pander to an audience that is just mad and running off emotion. And I will never just say the popular thing. I have never done that on this channel. I will never do that on this channel. Let me repeat that. I've never done it. I will never do it. I will always give you my thoughts. And some people will vibe with it and others won't. But I appreciate the ones that have patience with me and understand, hey, I might say something you don't agree with one week, but the next week, maybe I say something you agree with. But either way, you know I'm keeping it 100 with y'all, okay? Now, I look at this. Everybody's market's different. My market's really good. I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I've said it 1,000 times on this channel. So I understand, for me, my perspective when I read this is I'm already driving 225 miles of active time in a week because I do it 5 days a week. I'm already doing that. I was going to continue to dash anyway because my money's been good, because my market, people maybe either stop driving or whatever. Because I think gas prices scared certain people away, especially part-timers. So when they stop driving, there's more offers in the pool. There's more fish in the pond. I'm making good money. And I've been challenging you guys for the last 10 or 11 days to try your market out, because I think if you think it's no money to be made, I think some of you might be wrong. It's all market specific. Y'all be like, Pedro, you're a clown. Why are you a Doordash shill? I'm not a Doordash shill. Sometimes I am a clown though. It's an extra $15. I was going to work anyway. So for a subset of us, and based on what the comments said, it's like, hey, extra $15, better than nothing. Doordash didn't even have to do that. I'm happy with it. Boom. Let's just say that's 25 to 30% of the people, okay? So for us, it's like, it's $15. And I'm going to get about $10 from Uber. They give me 45 cents per trip. And I do 20 to 25, 27 trips, 10, 11, 12 bucks. So I'm getting 25 to 27 or $28 a week from the apps to put into my gas tank is how I look at it. And I look at it like, okay, that's extra money I didn't expect. That's helping offset the cost of my gas. Or on Monday or on Tuesday when I get paid, I can look at it like, oh, I can, in my mind, I pick that $20, put it in my tank, and on $28, I'm going to make $300. Thanks. That's how I look at it. I'm a optimistic, glass half full kind of dude, though. Y'all know that. You guys get sick of me being positive, but it is what it is. That's how I rock. It's working for me. Part of the reason why I have this channel is I preach too much is because I want to spread that to others in the hopes that it could do something for you, because it's been a game changer in my life the last 2 years by having that mentality. Take it for what it's worth. Now, I think there's another subset of people out there that are like, this isn't enough. Doordash needs to do more. This is bad. They're being schemy. They want me to use a Dasher Direct card. I got to do this. $15, $5, that's crazy. And then they crunch the math. They're like, this is stupid. It's pennies. It's pennies. Be mad. Be emotional. I get it. You have some valid points. You have some valid points. Because maybe in your market, you're your gas cost is higher, your market's not as good as mine, you're struggling to make money, your market's, there's oversaturation of drivers, a lot of reasons to where for you, the gas cost and the rise of gas costs is hitting your pocketbooks more than it is mine and some others. So I get it. You might be expecting, I want an extra $100 a week. I even think if Doordash came out yesterday and said, we're giving every active dasher that drives 40 hours a week and or 300 miles active, we'll give you $100. I think a lot more people would be happy, but there'd still be people be like, that's not enough. They need to do more. It's kind of like, if you ever had a W-2 job and your employer tries to do some kind of free lunch for you, or they put on a banquet, or it's like an employee day and they serve you hot dogs and hamburgers and fries and chips and a soda. You're the employee that's like, oh man, where's the steak? Where's the filet mignon? Where's the chicken? I get it. Third group, I think it's like, I don't care. They're completely indifferent. I'm still going to make my money. Doesn't matter. I don't care what DoorDash does. I'm an independent contractor. This is my last challenge. I'm independent. I don't expect them to do anything for me. Part of my gas cost is running my business. They shouldn't do anything for me. Those are the three, I think, individuals that have an opinion on it. What do y'all think? Maybe I'm missing some. Where do you lie? Put it in the comments down below. I'm already rambling, but y'all know me. Okay. So to the people that aren't happy with this and think that they should do more, they think it's an insult, a slap in the face, I respect your opinion. But my rebuttal and my challenge to you, and think about this today, leave a comment now, hit my email. If you see me on the streets, slap me in the face if you think I'm an idiot. But if you expect DoorDash and Uber and Grubhub to do more and they're not doing enough and they're mistreating you, do you also think you're an independent contractor? Because if you're an independent contractor, they should do nothing for you, right? If you're truly independent, do you think you're independent? Or are you somebody that thinks you're a misclassified employee, a subcontractor? You're completely being taken advantage of. I don't know. You can only tell us that. But we can't say we're independent contractors or feel like we are. We can't feel we're independent, turn the apps on, do what we want, when we want, make the money we want, markets independent, I get it. We can't say we're that, but then expect them to do something for us and give us more money. Now, maybe we can expect the base pay to be higher because that'd be nice, but you can't say you're independent and you run your own show, but then expect the company to give you a gas bonus. You can't have both, guys. You cannot have both. My last challenge. I've been saying this for a couple of weeks. I thought DoorDash would do something. I didn't know what. And I didn't care either way, if I'm being honest with y'all. I think it's going to help some and it's going to enrage others. It's whatever. It's split. But right now, I'm expecting probably to make a little bit less next week because I think there'll be a subset of drivers that'll be like, ooh, I'm getting gas money now from DoorDash. Now I'm going to drive. And they'll use it as an incentive without even crunching the actual numbers. I've also challenged you guys on this. If you don't know your actual numbers, your gas costs per order, if you haven't broken down your earnings and your profitability, if you don't know how much to the penny that each order is costing you now to complete now versus 2 weeks ago, or how much to the penny you're spending more in gas, if you don't know the difference, you should not have an opinion. Crunch your numbers. This is your automobile. It's your money. Crunch your numbers and know, okay, am I actually making more or am I actually making less? It will be different for everybody. Half of us are going to be making more. Half might be making less. A little bit might be making the same. I don't know. Whatever. But if you don't know your numbers, you can't really act like you have this high opinion about what's going on. If you haven't crunched your numbers, that's my challenge to you, that if you're watching this and you think you can do bad or you think you're doing better than you are, crunch your numbers. It takes 20 minutes, I promise. I want you to crunch your numbers from last week and then currently where you're at Monday through Thursday. Some of you guys will be surprised on what your profits are. Then that should tell you, ooh, should be dashing more or less. This gas bonus is good for me. This gas bonus doesn't make sense for me. Not going to incentivize me to drive more. You have to know your number. I think, like I said, though, more people will be dashing now. And that's what DoorDash wants. That's the bomb for y'all right there. They've already crunched the numbers. They've already know 5, 10, 15 bonuses. They already know They've already analyzed about how many more dashers that'll give them, which means how many more orders will be completed, which means how many more customers will be satisfied in a timely manner, which means how many less complaints, which means how much less in refunds are we giving out. So they've already put in a pool of money to give to us at the end of the week, but they know that pool of money, that investment that they're investing into their business will equate this amount of money in profits for them. Because the last few weeks I've made more money, but I bet less customers have been satisfied overall because there's less people out there. Less drivers equals more money for me. More drivers this week and next week because of the gas bonus could mean more drivers or more or less money is what I'm saying. More drivers, less money. Less drivers, more money. It's a very simple concept. I believe in it 1000%. That's why since all this started, I said, no. Don't tell me you can't make money. I think you can make money. I think you can. I think you can. It's all about perspective. It's all about market. So when I see these comments, man, some people are just bashing DoorDash, but I respect it because everybody's perspective is different. And that's what's great about having this channel, being a part of this community, is that we all have different perspectives and we share those and we come together with our differences and we agree to disagree, or we might even shed a light bulb for somebody saying, I didn't think about it like that. You know what? Man, that kind of makes sense. Maybe I was looking at it wrong. And I've done that myself a few times in the last year. I appreciate everybody out there. We'll do a few. I'm going to drive a little bit. I'm going to ride along today. It's going to be different. I've already rambled for 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm giving y'all my thoughts. I'm challenging the community to look at this a little different. I am not going to come on here and make a video just for clicks and views saying DoorDash sucks. They're the worst company ever. This is an insult. I feel stupid. I'm going to strike. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. I bet that would probably get 20,000 views. I can make a really cool thumbnail. I am not about that. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all with what I feel and what I got going on in my market. I hope some will relate. I hope some will be challenged. And I hope some will be like, dude, you're an idiot. I'm good either way because I am myself. What do y'all think? Put it in the comments down below. So one comment, this amount is actually insulting, and I can't believe someone in corporate approved it. Let's take the lower end of the offer. Basically, you need to drive 100 miles on active orders to earn $5. Let's assume that your average order is 5 miles. It will take you 20 deliveries to hit the $5 incentive. In essence, it's like getting a peak pay of 25 cents an order. At least with Uber, it's 45 cents an order. I do agree with that. Regardless of miles and without a minimum requirement. True. Don't be blinded by the large numbers they are quoting. They are spinning the math to make it look better than it actually is. There is some truth there. They are trying to trick you into taking the longer distance offers. I don't necessarily agree with that. Because if you're being tricked by that and then you think that's on you. They are struggling to get delivered in today's now, Adam, I agree with that. Like I said, DoorDash has done the math. And they know this investment to Dashers for gas bonus will be a positive for many. But then also it's going to be a positive for them and their merchants and customers because more orders will be delivered starting today up until the end of April or whatever, because more people are going to Dash now. Guarantee it. It is what it is. And they've already have analytics people to crunch the numbers, and they said, if we spend $1 million in gas costs, what does that equal to our customers and our profits and the amount of money we have to refund? Okay, equals 1.5 million in savings. Okay, well, they just netted $500,000. I'm not saying that's what the number is. I'm just telling y'all how these people think. I've never ran a multi-billion-dollar company, but I worked in a multi-billion-dollar casino, and I was in charge of like $300 million of food cost and sales at one point. Okay? So I understand how to manipulate numbers. I understand how to invest and put money into something, and there should be something you get back from that. I get that. I need you guys to trust me with that. Let's read a couple more. I wish they didn't do this. I was hoping for more Dashers to quit and give up. There's too many out there. I'll be out dashing regardless and have been making great money in my market for the last week or so, which already was making up for the hike in gas prices. Exactly how I feel. Yay, now I can get my Starbucks drink after I drive 100 miles. That's funny. The offer I got was 10% cash back if you use a Dash Direct card. Yep. Let's read one more because this video is long. This one. Pedro, I hate to break it to you, but when a company ties the savings or cash back to another thing, says miles and Visa debit card, that is not really saving or making money. I can't disagree with that statement anymore. If they give you $15 and you're already going to drive 225 miles, you're saving money. So we got to stop thinking this in absolutes. That's why I try to break it down for different segments and different people, because everybody's perspective and their life and their dashing is different. To some people, it is a savings. That is a 100% fact. To some people, this is a savings. To others, yeah, if they're easily manipulated by something and they don't really read it, or they're not watching this, they might actually drive more, and they might say, oh, if I drive 1,000 miles, I get $40. That's not the case. I can't help those people necessarily, okay? That is a company that is making a profit by holding your money tied to a card, making interest or transaction fees. Okay, I'm not going to continue reading that because I just... there's some truth there. But we take personal responsibility, okay? And if we could beat up the big companies all day. I've done it more on this channel than anybody else. I have 700 videos, and half of them are bashing the big companies, Doordash, Uber. I've done it. The second I said I'm going to stop doing it as much and giving them my energy, I've been happier, my stress levels are down, and I'm making more money. Personal responsibility. But any company, you know, if you're using an Apple phone, they manipulate stuff in your phone. So we have to take things with a grain of salt. One more. Doordash finally doing something right, but now the app crashed and I can't even start it. That was last night. Yeah, those are some comments. Check out the community post. You can read the comments in full. Listen, y'all. That's my perspective. I hope 10 people got something out of this. Oh, man, I just realized it ran it for 20 minutes. I'm sorry. That's not my intention, but none of these videos are ever scripted. I might have an idea, like, okay, I know I'm going to talk about this. I literally hit the camera and I go. It's as raw as you can get. Let's go do a ride along. I got to go get some gas. I'm going to use my Get Upside app. I do not have Dasher Direct. I probably will not get Dasher Direct because I don't need it. I don't want to have my earnings tied to that card. I like to have to come into my bank because there are better ways to get incentives, but not everybody can do that, right? So it is what it is. Let's not bash the people that use Dasher Direct because they're getting 10-cent cash back. And if they use the Get Upside app, and they're getting maybe 25 cents cash back. It's pretty damn good, right? So everybody do what works for you, man. Okay? I'm gonna go get some gas and then we'll do a couple orders. Right, we got some Petro. My gas is, I'm getting 11 cents cash back on the Get Upside. My gas actually has gone down. I paid $4.19 last week. I'm paying $3.99, but then $3.88. So it's actually gone down. I don't know. I'm lucky, I guess. I don't know if it's going down where y'all are at. And I got this Doordash 650, 7 items, 3 miles. I took it all day. It's probably about a mile away from me and then another couple miles north. All right, so let's go pick up this 650. This could be more. I haven't looked at the subtotal. I took it at face value. Y'all know it. It is what it is. But, oh Lord, it could go up because my hidden tip indicator is 625. But if they added an extra 25 cents because somebody denied it, it could, you know, it could definitely go up. Okay, I just looked. $67 worth of food. This will go up. There's a 99% chance this is going to be $10 to $12. So Lefty's on Jefferson. This is a locally owned place, a black-owned business. One of the few black-owned businesses that has like Chinese food. So pretty cool. See, told y'all. Black-owned Lefty's. There you go. Check it out. I actually had it a few times. It's pretty good. So I guess if you're driving a Tesla, you probably ain't tripping right now. But not everybody's got $40,000, $50,000 to drop on an automobile, right? But I think these people are probably sleeping pretty well at night right now. First drop off of the day. Oh, we're right across the street from the new St. Louis City SC Soccer Club. It's coming next year, I think. That's cool. I haven't seen it from this side. The other side is much more breathtaking, but let's drop this bad boy off here. Just waiting on the guy. Ben?
Yep, that's me.
Here you go, man.
All right, awesome.
You guys have a great day, okay?
Awesome, thanks so much.
Got it? Yeah, no problem. Thank you. All right, $9.97. A little less than I thought. I think I said between 10 and 12, but hey, $9.97 for 3-point-something miles is a great order. All right, so I knew this was going to take me another zone. We got $2 peak pay here. Let's see what we get here. Also, for some of y'all, we might see less peak pay. Now, I don't follow and chase peak pay, but I use it as a true bonus. If there's more drivers because they're giving us a gas incentive, might be less peak pay. For some of us, that might mean less money. All right, so there's usually a wait. It's $8, 1.3 Uber Eats. I didn't take a screenshot. Full door though, but let's see. If it's a wait, I'm gonna drop it. All right, that order, actually, I was only in there for maybe 2 minutes, so that worked out great. I keep my Doordash app on because I'm only 0.7 miles away from this drop-off, so I could get a Doordash, and have it waiting in the queue, because it's only going to take me about 4 minutes to complete this order. Let's go drop it off. So, quick tip to all my people, all my newbies. Oh, see, we got an order coming in right now. Let's see. Hold up. This is good. Oh, yes, the timing on that was perfect. I was just about to tell y'all, you don't have to multi-app like I do, but if you have a second app, when you're close to your drop-off, turn the other one back on if you turned it off or paused it, because you could have this happen. I'm on a $2 peak, $8.25 1 mile. This is going to be more than $8.25, 7 items, and I accepted it because I'm close to sauce on the side, and I'm getting ready to pull up to this drop-off. This is how you maximize your dollars, y'all. That's how it's as simple as that. Just knowing when and turn them off, when to keep them on. If I would have had my Doordash off, I wouldn't have gotten that order if I would have waited to drop this off. Y'all feel me? You get me? You get me? And it's $96 worth of food. $96. Whoever says you have to have good acceptance rate to get good orders hasn't worked in St. Louis. Maybe that is for y'all. My acceptance rate is in the trash can, and you see the 2 orders I've gotten today, $70 was one, 90 something was the other, both gonna have hidden tips. My acceptance rate right now is, I think, 20-something%. A little call box here. A little call box. All right. So we'll just sit here and wait. Get you guys a little church action. There you go. The church is probably over 100 years old. Probably 200 years old. How you doing? All right. So we're going to go up. We're going to be there at 11:50. It's 11:46. My pickup time is 11:52, so I'm going to get there on pickup time. Now you can only do this kind of multi-apping or whatever you want to call it, leaving apps on or turning them back on when you're really close to the drop-off on your first one, if you know your cross streets, and you can accept them if it's close. If this order was going like really, really far, or whatever, or let's say it's just a bad order, I don't take it, but I maximize my time by allowing myself to see the most possible offers that I can. All right, we're on Washington Ave. Many of you that watch these videos, you know where I'm at. Convention Center. The high point is right up. These people aren't paying attention, so I'm gonna have to wait for them. See those? They didn't even. Woo! Listen, have your head in the swivel out here on these streets. Got the Marriott right there. So we're getting ready to pull up right now. Sauce on the side is gonna be up here. Magnolia Hotel. It's gonna be right on my right-hand side, and there it is right there. Sauce on the side. Easy money, y'all. Easy money today. I love it. All right, make sure y'all got your pizza bag. Some merchants are going to, like Papa John's, and places are going to require you to take pictures. I've been doing that. I have plenty of pizza bags. Y'all know that. And the other day I had like a $30 stack from Papa John's. Get you a pizza bag. Ask your local pizza joints for one. If it's Papa John's, Little Caesars, they'll probably give you one for free if they have them. I've gotten 7 free bags in the last few weeks. I've given you guys a couple already. Make sure you got one of these. System's down. But I asked the guy, it's a big one, I don't want to drop it. I communicated with the customer, they seem cool, but they're way behind. I'll wait about 20 minutes, I think, for this, because this could be like 20. So I did. Right, I was filming. So he said 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to wait because and I'll let the customer know that now. It's $100. This could be a good size order. I'm going to be patient. Their system's down. The guy's working as hard as he can. I respect, his communication's good. There's another guy waiting. I'm going to wait the 10 to 15. It's not a problem. So let's go ahead and we'll wait. I'm in a hotel. It's connected to this hotel. If you guys can see. So yeah, I'll wait. It's all good. My vibes are high today. If this was a smaller order, I definitely would on the sign. But because of the size of it, I feel like it's worth the wait. Check this out. I got an $11, said 0.3 miles. Uber Eats. I'm waiting for this Doordash sauce on the side, right? Didn't plan on filming this. I took it because Sushi AI is a block up. The drop off is the hotel I was just in, the Marriott. And it's going to be more than 11, but I'm making $11 to walk around the block and come right back to where I need to be anyway. Super lucky. Knowing your market, knowing your cross streets, knowing your merchants is a game changer sometimes because you might get lucky. Y'all see sauce on the sides behind me? I got the Sushi AI in the bag. Hotel's right here. See you tomorrow. I think I said Marriott. It's Magnolia. That's where we're at. This is the first for me. I've never had something like that happen. Super convenient. I looked at it, I was like, Sushi's right down there. The drop-off is right here. All right, we're in, what's it called? What's that called again? Busch Stadium, but it's called something. Oh, I forget what it's called anyways. Ballpark Village. Just dropped those off. Wound up being $13.75, as you see here. But I also made it 11 or whatever, so basically the same amount of time. So it is what it is. See you tomorrow.